Hello everyone, Auvbri here and welcome back to another speed build in The Sims 4. So today we are doing the zipper house. Now this is actually a very special house to me because it is my mother who has designed this house. Much like me, I got my creative side from her and she is super creative, and I asked her, if you are bored sometimes or you have any idea for a house of some sort, draw it down and I will create it in The Sims 4. And that's what she did. She gave me 3 separate houses for me to do in The Sims 4, and this is one of them. I can if you can see over in the left upper corner, there is a little picture of what she drew for me there. It's not the best quality, but it is a drawing on a piece of paper, so it was just to show you guys what the house actually looked like before I started doing it. So it's inspired by a zipper, and as you can see from above, it kind of has like this middle thing, and then it has like this these sides sticking out. So they're much more apparent on the front side, so they get bigger and then smaller the further you go down, which I thought was a really cool idea. Also something on the original drawing. And then on the back, they are just all the same size and just sticks out like one square, which actually was really cool. So this house was actually freaking awesome to do. Just the interior was so different to what I normally do. So we're actually working with a mostly open floor plan here. So there is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and then we have a dining room, kitchen, living room area all in one, with a little study section. And then we have like this little middle room between the 1 bedroom and the open floor plan, which I actually didn't know what to do with, so I just threw in a couch. But we're working on the living room here. So you walk into a little what is that called? Like a little entrance area where we have some chairs and code stuff hanging on the walls. But I wanted to create the living room first, and I decided to do something that I've been really into lately. So that is choosing colors in the furniture to complement the colors on the walls. So in this build, I used only 2 colors. I used a white pastel color, and I used the kind of bluish wooden wallpaper thing, and then kind of just mashed them together. And then I tried to work colors into that, which I thought looked really cool, and I'm super happy about this turned out. So I tried to use different colors in the different rooms, but still have it being one big united thing, because this is an open floor plan. And you might be wondering right now, why does my voice sound so weird? I'm actually a bit excuse me, my throat is a bit sore at the moment, but this was the only time I had to actually do this build, because I have a hell of a work week ahead of me. So I just wanted to do this build for you guys. I'm super excited about it. I think it turned out so great. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. Or I have been waiting for a while for you guys to actually see this build. So yeah, but yeah, still working on the living room here. I tried to throw in a lot of different objects, like small nips things and just things to make it look a bit more realistic. And I really wanted this home to feel like it was modern but still super lived in. So it was more realistic than I usually do. You know, I know I usually do very realistic looking houses with a lot of decorations and stuff, but this house I wanted it to be even bigger than that, because it might look like a big house, but it's actually not, which means that once you throw in a lot of decorations, it just feels more lived in, and it feels more realistic, which I really liked. So working on the dining room now, and I've been really into doing this thing with the lamps that I did there. So throwing one lamp of one color and then throwing the white one into it, and you're gonna see in the screenshots in the end why I love that, because it just looks freaking awesome when you see it from a certain angle. So that's why I did that. Super simple dining room, and the kitchen in this little space that goes out here. Not the biggest kitchen, again, not the biggest house, but it has all of the necessary things, and I think it turned out super awesome. Very modern looking. So I wanted to do this thing with the table here just to kind of create a dimension to it, where it kind of continues out. And then we have, like this little table that's kind of part of the kitchen. And it just brings something different to have it go like a little level down, which I really liked. So, yeah. But yeah, mostly white kitchen here. And then I threw in decorations and stuff as I usually do, to make things look even more realistic, which I really like how that turns out. Every time people ask me, what do you do to make your builds look so awesome or realistic looking or whatever, and the only thing I can truly say is decorations, plants, like the little things really does make the difference, for it to look like a pre-built house and a game house, and then to it looking like an actual house that could exist in real life. So decorations is the key. Small decorations like on the mantle here, or just like in general, decorations really does make the difference. So yeah, just keep that in mind. That's kind of what I do. And it's definitely something I would advise people to do, because decorations is a truly awesome thing and just can make or break your house. At least I think so. So yeah, we just created the little study area here, and I really do like how the I used the bookcase to kind of create this fake wall. And just working on the bathroom here, nothing special out here. It was just some, yeah, if you know me, I do not like bathrooms. It's just, that's the room that just needs to get done. And I wanted to see if I could have the toilet on that angle. It worked, so that's what we did, because I really wanted to have these two windows like kind of creating a triangle. I thought they looked cool. So but yeah, nothing really special in that bathroom. Here I wanted to have a boys' teenage room. I wanted it to be super simple. It's not the biggest room, and there's limited space in here for you to put in stuff. But I think I managed to make it look as believable as a teenage room could be. So we needed a bed and of course a desk with a gaming computer. And then his mom has kind of like spruced up the room with different paintings and stuff, besides his own posters, just to kind of make the room look a bit more nicer. And then of course a flat screen so he can kind of stay in bed and watch television. And yeah, that's kind of it for the teenage room. Just working on some, again, decoration here. And then we're going to jump into the little room we have between the open area and the bedroom. And here I didn't for the life of me, I didn't know what to do in here. I was like, okay, so you're not gonna throw in another desk because you already did that. And then I was like, nope, not bookcase, that is too cliche. So I just threw in a couch, a nice looking couch that came with the bowling stuff pack, I believe, and I just like the pattern on the seat of the sofa, so that's why I chose to have that. Doing the master bedroom here, again, not much space to work with, so I had to get creative with the side tables and stuff. And I usually don't put the lamps on the walls, just because I generally don't like how that looks, but it turned out alright here. And not the biggest decorations going on in here as well. It was just, there was so little room and so little space, but I got in all of the necessary things, and yeah, that's how it looks, which is cool. So in the original drawing my mum did, you could kind of see, of course you cannot speak Danish, at least I don't assume you can, but she had kind of sketched out what rooms were going to be where, and I tried to follow that as much as possible within the limitations of the game, and I wanted to get something different places and stuff. But in the front here, she kind of scribbled that she wanted like a mixture of water and plants and trees to be in the front here, like in the spaces in between each section going out. And I wanted to take that a step further and create like these little pool hub areas. So that's kind of what I did, and then I'm gonna combine them in a very special way, so it kind of looks like the water is starting from one end and then just going around and around, so it kind of ends up on the last of the little fountain pool area things. So I was looking for the jet here that would actually spew water. That was the wrong one. Because I wanted that to be the connection between the fountains or these pools. Call it whatever you want. And then I chose to have like this, the water with the color in it. So it has like this bluish color to it. And then I tried to kind of hide the fact that they were there. So when you actually play the game, you can kind of see the water starting from one end of the pool and continuing throughout the smaller pools that are around into the last pool, which I thought was a really cool idea. I didn't do much with plants out here. I wanted it to look fairly neutral, so we used greens, whites, and then kind of complemented that with these purple, I'm not sure what they are, like lavender things, which made it look a bit more cool, I think. And yeah, what else did I do? I'm just working on the last thing here. Oh yeah, so in the back of the house, I didn't actually do much. Just threw in some trees, as you will see soon enough. And here, I just wanted small pathways to go to each of the smaller pool sections. Because I kind of feel like it was like a meditation thing as well. It looks very peaceful, which is nice. But yeah, in the back here, just threw in some shrubberies and some trees. I didn't want to do much here. I wanted the front to be the hero of the garden. Of course, if you want to do something in the back, you can definitely do that, but I decided not to. So here we have the entrance. So this is right when you walk in. You're greeted by a little chair and a place to hang your coat, and still you put your shoes. So you walk into the living room here, and I really do like how the red complements the blue on the walls. And then you can see kind of the living room in the background. Here we have the lamp, of course, looking awesome with that white in it as well. I really love how that looks. And then you can see into the kitchen. And this big open floor plan thing is actually freaking awesome. I loved how that turned out. I'm not much for a big open floor plan like this. Maybe like the kitchen and dining room as a one room, but this was something different for me. Here we have my trusty builder sim in the teenage boys' rooms, just watching some television and going into the bathroom here, and the master bedroom. As we jump into the last of the pictures here, just a screenshot from the upside. Yeah, I just want to say real quick thank you so much. Almost at, what is it now, like 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's freaking amazing. Thank you so much for that. And if you enjoyed this build, be sure to leave me a big like, subscribe, click that little bell to get a notification every single time I upload, and follow me on the gallery. You can find my builds. Auvbri should be able to find it, and there's nothing else for me to say. Just have a truly fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye!